Friday, we've got a busy day today. We start at 6 morning. We got the pro sparring at 12. Don't rise up and up. And then we got Warren Brown coming in later. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good day, gonna be a busy day. In all honesty, it's gonna be a bit longer because I'm fucking knackered this week. So yeah, it'll be good. How are you, mate? Well, mate, I'll see you later, yeah? See you in a bit.
Cross the legs in the air, crunches, let's go.
Basically, I got this for someone else. He was a professional fighter and he had a rough fight and he had a stroke. And then Shaq was training down here and that's how I met him.
Me and Gav ran the gym together. I mainly work out of Unit 10. Then I do some circuits for people down in Unit 8, where there's a strength section. And then I do my training personally with my trainer Mick, who's in the middle up.
What's wrong with the camera, mate? Mick, come back, mate. Get them abs, Gav.
Michael's a gentleman, don't
Mick,
leave!
don't be like that.
Oh, go, bro. Go fuck yourself. When you can. How about that? Go fuck yourself. That's what I've got to say to a lot of you lot.
That's amazing. That'll be a good moment. And you're going to be a meme.
Jack runs the gym. He's the engine that keeps it moving. I'm just a pretty face, I think, that draws the women. It's mad because I never knew him. I spend more time with him than anyone else. You know, we see each other from 6 in the morning till 9 at night, most nights a week. We've nearly had this gym for 10 years now, so it just goes to show, doesn't it, you know?
What I do, anything you see the little things go on, I might be in charge of that. In charge of anything. The water's being in the fridge, protein shakes. The key to this is presentation. Make sure the label's out. Or have I got OCD? One or two. I make the cogs keep turning, I feel like. Make sure all the little things stay operating in the business, you know what I mean?
It's relaxed because everyone's got respect for each other. Like even us as like a workforce, you know, we spend so much fucking time with each other. Loads of banter. Poor Jeff, he gets it, mate. He gets it the worst.
Basically, this is Jeff.
He cleans the cars, and he parks the cars and you know, general Joey stuff.
You look like a car wash man today in that jacket. You look like a car wash man in that jacket.
You're actually washing the car, mate.
Where's your fanny bag?
I might look like a car wash man, but you're washing the car.
Where's the fanny bag?
Exactly.
I need a cigarette.
You are a car.
Cigarette and
You're
Red
washing
Bull.
the car.
Cigarette and Red Bull, please.
He's shit, but he's not good at that job yet. Yeah? Bro, have you sprayed that alloy?
Yes.
You meant to do wheels first though.
He don't know what he's doing. Jack, he wastes the products, yeah?
You started it all.
Wastes the products.
Yeah, look how much on
Wasting
the
products,
floor.
guys. Jack.
Look how much is on the
Alloys
floor.
first.
There's lots on the fence as well.
Open the boot.
Right. He's selling stuff out his boot for years. Like that. I've been down here, it's got to be coming up 3 or 4 years now. I met Gav through a friend of his, we kind of hit it off together and then we just decided that it was good to kind of work together. I was already training a few of the pros anyway, just where like I've been coming down here training boxing myself. Train a wide variety of people. During the week I'll have the pro boxers 2-3 times, but then around that you'll have your general fitness people, so people that just trying to live a healthy, active lifestyle, and you're just trying to help them meet their goals, to be honest with you. So you're trying to structure a program to put together for them. Some people come just because if they don't have a trainer, then they won't train. Do you know what I mean? So some people just need that little bit of that person to just give them a little bit of a push and stuff like that. So it's all fun and games. It's a good, friendly environment. It's a very relaxed environment, but that helps people feel comfortable. There's not many places you can go where it's you feel comfortable to just walk in. Do you know what I mean? So we try and make it as comfortable for people as possible. Try and make it relaxed for people as possible.
Lift the weight. You got people like Matt who's coming here to ride a bike. Wasn't getting a bike around the streets.
My time will come.
Fucking hell. That's all to get cooked.
So why did you first come down here anyway?
I'd gone from kind of training loads when I was filming. When I got back the village, and I wasn't doing anything. I'm like, right, I need to do something. What's right on the doorstep? Obviously, I used the Thai box, so anything kind of combat is the fucking best training for me. But it was just getting the motivation. I struggled. Yeah, just absolutely not training and a bit of a, you know, like anyone. You know, I think what I did as well, I kept saying, I'll get fit first because I don't want to turn up to a
That's the wrong
fighting
thing. You
gym.
turn up and you get fit while you're here.
Yeah.
And says that, everyone says, I'm going to get fit before I go boxing.
Yeah, but you don't.
You fucking get fit here, don't you?
Yeah, and that's it. And I know what. Obviously, I wasn't doing anything to push myself, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll just gonna come and you have to blow out your ass, and I did. Of course, I did. But
humble yourself.
But even in within a week or so, you're like, fucking, I feel a difference.
And it's listen, the atmosphere as well. You know, it's a family gym.
For sure, that's it. You know,
welcoming gym.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Like, even now when you just train, you train alongside mums. Office workers and
advanced mums and tots.
Advanced office mums.
Well, that's it, because it's it's just all inclusive. Anyone can come down. There's no egos. You just come down. Everyone's at a different level of fitness. Everyone wants.
Do you feel more comfortable down here as well? Because I'm northern like you as well. Admit a little bit. It's like two black lads at a party. You know when they give you. A little bit.
I mean, there's a bit of you know, when I first come down and get chatting, it's like, oh no, yeah, I think there's a common ground, but I don't think I'd have gone, oh, he's a Cockney geezer, I'm not coming down.
Admit it helps a little bit, you come down.
But yeah.
Your next one's tuck jumps. I love this place. I do love it. I love that I've got my own something that I'm part of and feel like I can build and make better every day. So it gives me something to wake up to. You got to do minimum of 4 shots on a black and white bag. On a brown bag is 2 shots, 4 shots, 6 shots. We're going to go round once, rest for a minute, and then we're going to go round again. Everyone gets to see you every day and gets to talk about their lives as well as what's going on in my life and whatever else. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We try and help people as best we can by just talking to them. So when it comes to doing it on a day-to-day basis, it's very easy. I love it.
You know, you get someone who come in here who'll be quite timid, quite quiet. You know, just been in the boxing gym around different kinds of people. You know, they come out of their shell, and that's, for me, that's better than getting someone in shape. It's developing their character.
A lot of people are more than just clients or people that come and join classes. They're becoming friends. Lorraine's jerk chicken, the real stuff. And a lot of people actually like helping out as well. So we've got Pat and Mindy at the moment who love just chilling and staying after they've trained and just like staying and watching the sparring, helping out with the sparring. Got Mindy to help out with put him in the bodysuit, try and boost his confidence. Looking right down into the camera. You shouldn't do that, but I couldn't give a fuck. Putting Pat and Mindy in the bodysuits and they're going to help out with this big group we've got going on. Show them the people. Oh look, filming's now!
First swinging, you're dropping your arm. Swing your arm, keep your guard up the spot.
Change that's on the back. Probably get to meet Pat. Here he is now, look, it's Patrick. Sit down, Pat. Yeah, that's a quick one. This is Pat, he loves it here. It's going to be loads of AK underneath Pat's name, just alone.
Big country.
Big country.
Sunday,
whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. Sunday roast Malone, isn't it?
Sunday roast Malone. Oh, I forgot about that one. He loves roast Malone. We drove and had a Turkish once. Brought Pat with us. We played Post Malone, and he knows every word, every song, back to back. He's a proper super fan. He's got all shy on camera. I love it.
Started coming down, seeing what it was all about. Did a little bit here, a little bit there, but mainly came down to lose weight. Come down here, you know, it does your mental health wonders. It's done wonders for me. I've had dark days, just not really giving a shit if I wake up, to be honest. And then finally took a step to come down here. You know, there's great people around here. There's a lot of great people around here. You know, training does well for the body and does great for the mind.
It's a great escape, as Pat was saying, it's for your mental health. It's a great release, like to come down, let out some stress, just have a laugh with everyone. It's a great community spirit thing where you can just chat about absolutely anything, have a laugh, and then you go home feeling a lot lighter than what you would have probably started your normal day of stresses.
It just gives you something to focus on, and you get small, tiny little victories. You know, whether it's learn how to jab, learn how to skip. It's a little accomplishment, but it's not a little accomplishment in the grand scheme of things, because it's all these little things they build to a much larger victory.
I'm lazy.
That's right. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Boxing makes you, for me personally, more of a man because you know, you have to be accountable.
Whether it be in the gym, whether it be sparring, in the ring. If you're not switched on, you're not listening, you're not learning, you will get switched off. Yeah. It's a brutal sport. Sport, you can kick the shit out of someone and then be friends with him 2 seconds later when the bell rings.
First time I sparred, yeah, Shaq said, outside the ring, we're friends, inside we're ops.
This is true though. It's the hurt game. This is the hurt game for a reason. You're looking to hurt each other.
Straight.
You know, while you're in there.
When I first came in, this is that ring actually, this ring. Yeah, Gav got he got like the pads and started touching like this. Tried to just aim for my face, aim for my head.
And you're flinching, put
your leg like this.
Sparring is the nearest thing you're going to get to a fight. So treat it like that.
Right hand after that. Thing 1, 2. 1, 2.
Nice.
1, 2 down the pipe, it'll land. Throw the 1, 2. There you go. Good catch, good counter, man.
I personally think it's the most important thing to a camp, and anyone will tell you that. It's more important than running, it's more important than hitting the pads, hitting the bag, doing circuits. Sparring at the end of the day is going to get you ready for the big night, you know? Okay, we ain't got the hundreds of people or thousands of people watching, you know, but you're in there with someone else trying to take your head off, and you're trying to do the same thing.
And even when you're in there, and Gav's giving information, it's like being in a fight,
Yeah,
where he's the voice, he's the only voice you have to listen to.
That's it.
You know, so even when Gav will sometimes play music, so to make, and still talk, so you have to, even when there's loud noises and stuff,
getting used to that crowd screaming, trying to listen to your trainer's voice, you know.
Last round. Box. Box. Good counter pack. Go straight. Keep everything narrow. Keep everything narrow. Break.
Okay, so bearing in mind he's never done this before. He's sparred all different levels. Obviously, we built him up slowly, sparring like unlicensed fighters, and then unlicensed fighters who've had a few more fights. But yeah, he sparred everyone. He sparred Luke Hills a lot. He was like a cruiserweight.
Well, we're coming down T.U.A since the gym first opened.
It was the first ever geezer I trained. My first client to walk in the gym in January 2014. You know, when we had 10 fights.
10 fights.
10 fights. And he never lost. He you know, everything on the unlicensed scene he won. You know, he boxed on a lot of different unlicensed shows, undefeated, he won everything. But Luke actually works in the gym now as well. Yeah. How long have you been working here for now?
Again, about nearly 2 years now.
2 years. You know, it's mad to think like Luke was the first ever person to walk in the gym, and now he works here. And listen, full-time job, earns a living out of boxing. Never boxed before. Never, you know, before he came in, never boxed before. Never really receptions of boxing gym. And now this is what he does for a living. You know.
A lot of memories, a lot of good nights.
Taught me a lot as a trainer as well. You know, he's my first fight.
Both journeys,
you know, first to like have to never lose. So now he's obviously training for himself. Proud, man. Proud of the kid. He's not going to get better sparring than he can get here, because we've got so many fucking people at different levels. You know. So yeah, he's sparring. There's one thing in all these camps that he has, he'll always have great sparring. You know. His first fight, his last spar was against Shaq. You know, which is like, you're not really going to get better sparring than Shaq. You know, at one point he's ranked number 10 in Britain. You know, we're both quite real in what we're doing. And it's mad because I think that's why we've clicked with the Dons. Most of them have been down here. I think all of you once have been down here at once, innit?
Being at T.U.A, you realise how much T.U.A gives back to the community. Because even people coming here, they're all coming in for different reasons. Either to get fit, to even interaction.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going through mental health is there in life, you know. So the more interaction you have around good people, you're always going to feel better in yourself. There've been times where I felt down, come here, uplift my spirit. So that's why this gym is so good that it almost gives you an uplift feeling. So when you leave, like, yeah, cool, crack on with it.
Yeah, you still here, yeah?
Yeah,
We'll do a quick last bar photo, man.
Yeah. Well, good work, man.
Yeah.
Do a better, man. Do a quick one.
Yeah, man, love that.
Always like engine.
Yeah.
Do well, bro.
I love that little slip tuck, the little step. When you're dancing, you come from there.
I run away from it.
That little chippy, that little look.
He just filmed me.
I love it, man. Let's go, Sam.
Man. Fucking good work. Good work,
Yeah, 1, 2, left and right.
Yeah.
You know, I think we do for people who sort of been a little bit left behind, you know, whether you've, you know, suffered with a lockdown or, you know, your missus has left you, you don't see your kids, you know, you come down here, and I think this does help people.
Coming in and doing boxing changed my life, man. In many
Just
ways.
different direction, maybe, you know.
In many ways, yeah. Changed my life. And I'm thankful. I'm so thankful to Gav, Shaq, Mick, Pat, everyone here that's at this gym. They're good people first. Good people first. Like, forget about everything else. They're good people first. So you're always going to get good things back. You know what I mean? So gym changed my life. 100%. I can honestly say, hand and heart, changed my life for the better, man.
You know, some people say that boxing is about violence, but it's not. It's about like controlled aggression. I get inspired by everyone around me, seeing everyone train at this time in the morning sets me up well for the day.
Massive influence to why I'm here is SK. So SK is one of the boxers at the gym. He's my little cousin, and I saw the transformation from him going from football into boxing. He's always had a professional mindset, and him going into boxing, I saw him transfer those skills over, and it was, again, like we talk about influence and inspirations, like seeing how hard he trained and training twice a day and what it done for him and how much he had to push himself. I always like to push myself. I always look for competition. So being in an individual sport like this, it's that pushing, it's that asking myself, am I good enough? Can I get past that pain threshold? And also the fact that we do a lot of work in the community in terms of like putting down the weapons and things like that. So boxing is a great way to do that because it's a sport that you can dedicate yourself to.
Obviously, in football, it's a team sport. In terms of there's times you can hide on the pitch in your position because you can leave other people to do the job, but you can't hide in boxing. Even now, still it's an individual sport, but it's still a team thing because your coaches and everyone inspiring you. But it's you're very much, when you get in there, it's all on you. Do you know what I mean? So for me, that's where it probably differs. Obviously, it's a different art, so the fitness is different. It's tough, man. Boxing is tough. It's no banter. It's not a joke. So yeah, you don't play. It's not a game, man. Boxing ain't a game.
Football's not as a hurt game as much, but the training and stuff is tough. Like, so when I'm here, it's very similar to being a goalkeeper because we have a goalkeeping coach who they get to know you. Like, they can see when you're tired. It's that individual looking at you, and they can tell when you're here. They can tell when you're on it. They can tell when you're focused, and they push you. And I love that. That's what I love about it.
I never thought I'd be a boxing coach, and then all of a sudden, like, our gym's ridiculously busy. Like, all different types of people, people like yourself come down. You know, I've got a professional license. You know, we've got a great pro stable, great unlicensed stable. Yeah. You know, it's good, man. But listen, it never went to be like this. Never, it was just an accident.
Yeah.
Probably the best accident.
Some of the best things,
best
things are accidents.
You know, it's not just about the pros and the boxing stuff, it's about other people who come down here as well, you know, like people like, you'd never think of box, now box, love it, and like it's helped them out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. In the pandemic and stuff like that, you know, people need to have an outlet, people just need to interact and see people that have a laugh.
For sure, more. Proper did, and I never thought, like, you know, mental health, it's just people who are soft. It's not real, man. It's real, man. Proper real.
And when the world's been like it has been for the last 18 months, 2 years, whether you think it has or not, everything's been affected. Every day, everyone's staying alive. Interactions with people, which, so again, another fucking brilliant reason. Fucking getting the endorphins going and training and doing something that I love. Being around people, like having a fucking life like this. 100%. It's always funny, and that's it. There's people from all walks of life, all ages, all abilities, and everyone just comes in and everyone just wants.
Exactly.
To get fit.
And I think no matter what you got going on, you know, people get down here, you just take their mind off, it helps them in some sort of way, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I said, we don't get them when they were kids, we get them when, like, the missus has left them, or they don't get to see their kids, and they're going through shit, you know, obviously we can't change that, but we can definitely, you know, help them just by just holding the pads and, you know, just talking to someone, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's it. If you're watching, keep watching, like it, subscribe to it, don't miss it. It's to come.